Hello, and welcome to the Owner and Investor series for Rich and Oliver. Today we're going to be catching up with David and Jenny, who recently sold their 2-bedroom semi on a lovely leafy street, only a short walk from Croydon Station and the Strand, for $1.18 million. Let's go and have a chat to them about what it was like dealing with Rich and Oliver as their agent. David and Jenny, how did you hear about Rich and Oliver?
So we've seen Rich and Oliver in the Croydon over quite a few years. There's lots of houses in this street that have sold through Rich and Oliver, and a couple of our friends have also used them. But you just see them around the Croydon area.
Now, why did you decide to use Rich and Oliver as your agent?
We had been recommended. Friends of ours had sold with them in this street, and as Dave said, we had seen they'd been quite successful around the streets. Marco came and saw us early on when we were just deciding who to go through, and he was just very professional and knew his stuff, very knowledgeable, and it's that real local knowledge that we valued really the most through Rich and Oliver. Yeah.
So how easy was it for you to communicate with your agent during the selling campaign, and what kind of information was provided to you?
It was really easy to communicate with Marco, so he was available via phone or email. We had numerous questions because we haven't sold a house before, and he was really prompt at getting back to us. He provided us with information on what the marketing campaign was happening, so where they were advertising, and also they give us feedback on the open houses and what people were saying about the property, and what sort of price guide that people were thinking.
He was also always available if we had any questions, so whenever we needed to call, he was very prompt in getting back to us, so it was great.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how was the meeting before the auction day, and did it prepare you for what to expect on the day?
We were very, very nervous, being the day before. Marco, the agent, was really, really calm, and he took us through step by step the process, right down to where the auctioneer would be standing, which was great. He could tell that we were nervous, so it was really nice that he was able to calm us down. We had some questions too. It was our first auction, and things like vendor bid, what does that mean? And he went through that with us, and when to use that, and options, and we just felt very calm afterwards, and confident that he'd take us through the next day well.
Now, on the auction day it didn't sell, but it did sell afterwards during negotiations. Can you talk us through that process?
Yes, that was a pretty nervous process. We were both very tense because the price just wasn't quite where we wanted it to be. What we really liked was Marco was so calm and gave us all the options and was very realistic, but didn't push us. So I don't feel like he wanted to get a sale. He wanted us to be happy and comfortable with the price that we were going to get. So he gave us look, this is where I think the buyers are. I don't think you're going to get any more from the buyers, and this is what I think you should do. And that calmness really helped us because it was pretty tense, and we felt that we were making the right decision because he wasn't looking after himself. We felt like he was looking after both us and the other party.
Would you recommend Rich and Oliver?
Yes, definitely.
Absolutely. Yes, no question.
So we predominantly dealt with Marco, but we also dealt with a few of the other team, and they were all as good. They were all really, really pleasant. They were professional and calm, and I just felt like that they have the right attitude and approach for a real estate agent. Not the usual, it's all about me and I want to push a sale and get the money. It was, they wanted to look after the client.
Yeah. Well, David and Jenny, thank you so much for taking the time to share your story.
Thank you.
No,
Thanks
thank
so
you.
much.
And there you have it, another satisfied customer of Rich and Oliver. Thanks for tuning in to the Owner and Investor series, and we look forward to seeing you next time.